Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. No lie, this episode was kind of funny to me. I had like a few ha. So 2 Ways with Erica, Mena, episode 10. Let's get into it. So this episode starts where we left off, and that's with PB, you know, bringing in the boombox and messing up Gangsta Bae's little chain moment, but she ends up coming back. Pee-wee ends up leaving too, but he ends up coming back. And moral of the story, Goldilocks and Mr. Thing end up getting eliminated. And no lie, I feel like the right people were eliminated. Like, I was tired of hearing the whole sexuality storyline, and the fact that Erica was just like, oh, the breaking point for me is when he put his hand on my friend. Like, girl, no, the breaking point for you should have been when you thought the dude was a homosexual, because I was tired of hearing about that storyline. But I'm happy Mr. Thing said as he's leaving, he can finally live in his truth. So hopefully, you know, wherever he is in the world, he's living in his truth and he's actually embracing himself, and he doesn't feel like he has to hide from it. And honestly, he low-key probably doesn't have a choice because the shit is on TV anyway. So as far as Goldilocks goes, it's like she wanted to be all shocked and stuff, but it's like, girl, you know, it was rumored that you had a girlfriend and whatnot. Lie detector test said you had a girlfriend. So for you to sit here and be like, what? It's like, girl, yeah, you like, but anyways, best of luck to them. Bye. However, Master Cheeks lied during this ceremony. She's sitting here talking about, well, the question said, do you still have love for your ex? Girl, no. The question said, are you still in love with your ex? You said yeah, and the lie detector determined that was the truth. So it's just like, girl, why you lying? But y'all, after elimination, I was crying when Pee-wee did the whole barking thing at Cat Dog. He said bark, bark. Cause y'all know I hate that. So the next day, Jocelyn comes, and Jocelyn looks good. Okay, like Jocelyn looks that good. But I was crying at Jocelyn laughing at her little commentary at the whole little names for the game. Jocelyn was just like, who are these people? And then we have Gangsta Bae that checks PB for, you know, disrupting her little moment. But honestly, PB wasn't really worried about her. She said, you know, it was cute or whatever, it was cool, but you know, still fuck out of here. And PB was just sitting here looking at her like, okay, girl. She was like, yeah, he'll know better not to do it again. It's like, girl, if I were him, I'll do it again just because of that. Because, girl, who the hell are you? So, Cassie comes in and tells them to get ready for their challenge. And on their way to their challenge, they talk about, the conversation comes up on how PB said that Selena's little thing was trash. And, of course, Selena, rightfully so, gets offended, and she tries to throw him under the bus. She's sitting here talking about, oh, you said that I was trash, but I feel like you weren't good enough. And PP wasn't worried about all that, because he was like, girl, this was for film. This wasn't for, you know, me trying to make love for you. Like, I did that because of film. And I'm guessing Selena was low-key kind of embarrassed or mad for it, but it's just like, so they get to their challenge, they meet Jocelyn, and rightfully so, their challenge is gonna be them dancing for Jocelyn, Cassie, and Erica. So I feel like everyone's performance 100% 8. I feel like Closet Freak, Master Cheeks, 100% did their thing. Closet Freak came with the sex appeal. Master Cheeks came with the performance and the sex appeal. And I honestly feel like out of everyone, it's like, you can tell that she likes PB and that she will smash on PB, but it seemed like she has the most chemistry, like emotionally, physically, sexually, with Master Cheeks. Like, shoot, they was basically, you know, rock, paper, scissoring on the stage, and sit here and Jocelyn said to me, y'all making me hot, y'all making me hot. And the way everybody was looking at them, like, when they were sitting here dancing, I was just like, no lie, Master Cheeks probably, like, we all think it's PB, but honestly, my vote goes for Master Cheeks to win this whole thing. It's like, and shoot, they might just call PB if they want a little, trio or whatever, like, cause it seemed like she want her little thing with Master Cheeks, no lie. But bruh, Pee-wee's performance literally had me crying. First of all, the water, it's like I get what he was trying to do, but usually when people pour water on themselves, they pour it on their skin. He sit here pouring water on his shirt. Then he took his shirt off. That had me crying. His underwear being inside out had me crying even more. When PB came, that move he did when he had Erica's head between his legs, I was like, OMG. Then as Gangsta Bae is, you know, performing, you know, she's doing good. She looks sexy. She's doing her thing. And I'm just like, okay, Gangsta Bae. Then out of nowhere, we hear PB. And as PB, as someone who doesn't really talk that much, who doesn't get loud, he's sitting here and he's yelling at Selena. And everybody's turning around. They're like, whoa, what is going on? Like, why is PB yelling at Selena? So apparently PB and Selena get into it because Selena told PB, oh, for someone who complains about going home every day, they sure do put their all into their challenges. And PB, you know, is basically going off on her. He's like, I got a daughter. Of course I want to go home every day so I can be with my daughter, but I want to be here for Erica too. And so Erica is just like, yo, get Selena out of here. Why are you starting drama? Why are you pressing him and woo woo woo? So she just 1-2 kicks, you know, Selena out because, you know, PB, that's her boy. If Selena would have said that to anyone else, she probably would have complained about it. But she said, oh, no, you pressing PB? No, you got to go. You got to go. Get this girl out of here. And then Selena just leaves. I'm just like, oh, okay. So on the way back home after the challenge, you know, Erica said even though Selena's gone, they're still going to have eliminations. And it's like, damn. And it's like, I hate that. You know, we getting down to the final. And it's like, I really do feel like everyone did good on their challenge. And it's like, dang, like I hate it's about to come to this. But yeah, they're still going to have eliminations. But on the way home, you know, they're sitting here, they're toasting to one another, they're talking, congratulating one another, saying that they all did well on their challenge. And I'm just like, dang, like this is the best that they've gotten along. Nobody's yelling, like it seemed kind of peaceful. And I was like, damn, that one of y'all gotta go home. It's about to mess it up. But yeah, they toast to that. And then we cut to Erica going back and forth with Selena because Selena got on live and on Instagram. And I guess she's trying to fabricate some story like she's being taken into the mountains. She's being mistreated and woo woo woo. And it's just like, girl, no, all you did was get eliminated from the show. But apparently Selena's upset from that, and she's sitting here saying that she was promised that she was gonna win the show or something like that. But it's just like, I don't know, we didn't see all that yet. That's just what Selena was saying on Instagram as that was going on. So yeah, we end with Selena and Erica going back and forth. They're throwing things at one another, they're recording one another, putting things on Instagram and woo woo woo. And it's just like, yeah, I guess we see how that wraps up when the next episode comes up. So yeah, this episode was pretty good. I found it entertaining. Everybody ate on their challenge. And I just feel like the girls on this cast are real good at sex appeal. And I love that for them. Because when they do challenges like this, it makes it hard for you to make it hard for me. Because I'm just like, no, don't kick one of the girls out. Like, they sexy, Erica. But yeah, I see next week we gonna see what happened with that. And it seemed like that's the only cliffhanger. And it's just like, it's like we get into the wire where Erica wants to find love, but it seemed like she kicking all the entertainment out because, you know, Selena was probably one of the last entertainment big personalities that they have. It's like they have Cat Dog and they low-key have Pee-wee, like, because Pee-wee's hella funny. But other than that, it's just like the cast is pretty dry to me, like no tea and no shade. But yeah, y'all, I guess next we'll see what happens with that. So when y'all see it, I'ma see it, and I'm gonna be back on here talking crap about it again. So until the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.